Life arranges us into situations to harm us, but also challenge us to represent wisdom and kindness. One night, I thought on my pillow, what will be my destiny? Will I be a shy, weak, clumsy nerd to find a lover, or a wise, empathetic, emotionally intelligent being to find a friend? Who do I want the world to see as the true me? I held tightly onto my pillow, turned around, and gazed at my glass ceiling. I see stars like diamonds as they show off their luster. Maybe they're proud of their place in the sky. My eyes filled with tears. My smile shined so bright. I took a piece of paper and a pen. I written, "Dear God, why did you grant me a unique vision?" I hung it up on my wall, which is where all my other notes or quotes go up. With the beating of my heart, I heard God whisper a line back to me. My eyes still gazing at the sky, my hands folded. When I repeated his line, I immediately shut my eyes. We can shine too. Help me, I'll help you. And when things get rough, I will say this to you. Next morning, I woke up extremely giddy for the weekend. I jumped out of my bed, did my morning routine, and stood on my balcony to calm my past headache and absorb some peaceful fresh air. I looked down below. I saw a boy who feels sorrowful and depressed. He had a glum, still position on his face. I walked down to see what was wrong. The boy told me that while rafting over rough waters with his family, he lost a small, but not too small, homemade sock monkey with his wisecracker grandpa gave him before he passed away. At first, I thought it was just a small little toy. How could it make him feel that depressed? But when analyzing it through my mind, I discovered the true, deeper meaning of why nature would do that. First, as I learned from the adventures of Huckleberry Finn, a raft symbolizes freedom from society and a chance to start anew. The sock monkey is the only thing his grandpa left for him in the world, so while starting anew, he could act as if his grandpa was still there with him when playing with that toy and continue living free from the distress and heartache. Why his grandpa must have given him the toy is because a sock monkey are said to be a good luck charm and a symbol of a quick recovery. A toy is a symbol of happiness and good health for the family to leave once he passed away. That and the boy told me most of the time he does act like a monkey. Strong and rough waters down a river represents the various challenges of life you have to get past, and the river altogether represents a passageway that can lead to a new world of values and morality. Without hardships, we cannot grow into this world. Our hardships is what makes us special. Hardships? Special. He already left. I looked back at him with an emotional expression. I knew I had to do something. I hate seeing anyone sad and confused. Sadness took me back when I was in the orphanage, when my childhood friend left me and my sisters alone as I thought she would be gone forever. Thankfully, we had each other, but before, I never thought I could cry that much ever since. This is a skill I like to call the power of empathy. The sock monkey, which also represents his grandpa, is now gone forever. The boy needed a true friend in his life to make him smile once again. I traveled among the river. I cannot bear to see another sad soul in the world. I looked desperately hard, up and down, left and right. I almost felt no hope until with my own 4 eyes, I gazed at the torn-up sock monkey in the middle of a dim-lit forest. The sunlight peeked at the torn-up sock monkey. It felt like a discovery, a calling from God. I paced slowly towards it and handled it with care. Stuffing were everywhere, and thorns were vibrant. I had to be extremely careful carrying it around. It was as fragile as the boy's whole heart. I needed to fix it up and get it repaired. I did not want to fix it because it was broken. I felt the boy broken inside, similar to my heartbreaking experiences, so I need to fix it. I took the sock monkey to the best doll repairman in the world to help bring it back to new, but not too new or else it might lose its purpose. This was the most demanding I ever sounded about just a sock monkey. Don't hide the scent. Don't cover the skull on its kidney. Keep the ashes. Keep the ashes. Finally, it was fixed. The sock monkey looks the same on the outside, but on the inside, it feels beautiful. Nighttime has arrived. I held tightly onto my pillow, turned around, and gazed at my glass ceiling. Instead of stars, I see clouds. Clouds reminds me of nature's hardships, and when clouds filled the sky, we welcomed the storm. Then it began to rain. Oh, rain, it is both depressing and peaceful. Clouds are nature's hardships, whereas rain is nature's tears. The clouds cannot hold back the rain, like our hardships cannot hold back our tears. Both need to be expressed through those special emotions to clear. Because rain, like tears, washes everything clean. I put my words together. Special hardships. I think, and wrote down a quote on a little index paper. I placed it inside the package with the sock monkey so I can deliver it to the boy in the morning. With the beating of my heart, I heard God whisper back another line to me. My eyes still gazing at the sky, my hands folded. When I repeated his line, I immediately shut my eyes. And if you get blue and I'm not with you, imagine me whispering these words to you. Next morning, I finally delivered the package to the boy's house. He read the quote out loud. Sometimes we go through hardships. It's about people who are special. Afterwards, you cannot even imagine the look on that boy's face. His smile was so bright as he hugged his sock monkey. But there was one problem. The package was anonymous, so he doesn't know who gave it to him. But even worse than that, the belt on the top hat was the wrong color. The color of the hat belt was supposed to be ink black, not jet black. So I tried to sneak back to the boy's house and change it until I later got caught. I explained everything to him, from my thoughts to my journey to the love and empathy in my heart. I saw the boy grew an even bigger smile than when he got the sock monkey. I'll never forget the moment when he ran towards me and gave me an unexpected hug. The hug was so warm, strong, and powerful. My eyes and smiled opened beautifully wide. I was almost about to get knocked over until I grabbed onto his shoulders and back. When given the hug, I thought to myself, What did I do to deserve such warmth? The boy said, "Thank you." I giggled a little, then said, "You're welcome." We began to loosen up our grip, letting go of one another, smile and stare into each other's eyes, then look through the window. It was already nighttime, with the full moon beaming light through our hug. I had to leave, so I waved goodbye, feeling so dreamy inside, and went back home. I held tightly onto my pillow, turned around, and gazed at my glass ceiling with a big, bold smile. The moon was still shining bright through the ceiling, so at night I threw a kiss to the moon, hoping and that will blow it back over to you. I love making people happy. It's what I do. And seeing the boy's humongous smile and giving me an unexpected hug, this is the best day of my life. I could barely sleep. This quote is not originally by me, but it says, "Sometimes it's nice to get an unexpected hug for no other reason than just because you're loved and cared for. It's a good feeling to know that simply because you're you, someone wants to show you how much you mean to them." Tears flowed through my eyes with joy, love, compassion, wisdom, and kindness. When I saw the sun about to rise, I stared closely at the sky, but not too closely, or else my retinas will burn. With the beating of my heart, I whispered to myself, my eyes still gazing at the sky, my hands folded, I immediately shut my eyes. And when the sun wakes up and dreams melt away, I hope that these words stay with you through the day. Always remember this: when darkness comes, enduring friendship fixes every wound. So, I'm asking you, what would you like to be remembered for? What would you like your destiny to be? Would you rather be a shy, weak, clumsy nerd to find a lover, or a wise, empathetic, emotionally intelligent being to find a friend?